Hello everyone. My name is Gabriel. This is my Arduino Lab project, and this is the video tutorial demo of how it works. So this is the main screen. Here I have the options to start, to see this video tutorial, and to see a little bit about the project. So I'm just gonna go straight with the start. So here in the start menu, we have the project assistant, which will start the application itself, and we also have the project ideas uh, menu here. We could select this, and here we will have some project ideas that are included in the Spark Fun Redboard kit, which is this one here, which we have in the library, and these are the same ideas we have there. So I could just take a look at what projects does the manual have, and for example, I could go through the components, and if I want to have a better view of them, I could just click on one, and then I will see a little preview in a 3D object of how the object looks. So that's just to have some general ideas of what projects could be done with this kit that we have here. So now go to the interesting part, which is the detection of the components and the instruction recommendations. You go to Project Assistant. Here you have a description of this mode, and then you hit select. Here you have some instructions to follow, and then we just go to start, and we have these views here. So this is my inventory. This is where I will see the components which I have added to it, and I have two modes to add components. I could scan using the camera, or I could add them manually. Let's start with the scan using camera. So I will have this view which shows the camera and what I'm gonna send to the OpenAI and image analyzer. So here I will put some components on the table, and I will send it, and it will detect the components and make a list here, and then I could add that to my inventory. So this is as I said, this is the kit we have in the library. So I'm gonna start with this one. For example, I'm gonna have a LCD screen, and I'm gonna have uh, a DC motor here. So pretty much the application is optimized for this kit, but if the components are similar, it should work with other kits. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna try to have the best view possible of the components here. That should be good. And then I'm just gonna hit on scan components. Then it's gonna scan the components, and then, for example, you could see it scanned these components. It missed the Arduino, so let's try again to see if you can catch the Arduino, and then we have it. So here we have page 1 of 2 Arduino breadboard, DC motor, and then we could go to the next page, and this is our LCD screen, which is also here. So now that I detected these components using the camera, I will add them to my inventory, and then we go back to the main screen, and here we can also manage our inventory however we want, and we also have the option to add manually some components. So in case the vision system didn't work correctly, or we just want to go more straightforward, we could just add them manually. So we have here all the list of the components that are available in this kit. So we could add them here. We could really, just add manually. So now that we have our components here, we could go to this menu here, which is the suggest projects. So we hit here, and we will wait a bit so that the LLM generates the projects we could work on. And here we have some projects, so like 4 projects. You could see here it loads the project title and a little description, and also the components that you will be using. So for example, let's say that, for instance, we want to work on this project, the motor speed display controller. So we go to select project, and then we will generate instructions for this project. So here we are waiting for the instructions to come. It's just going to take a while, as I said, because it's sending this information to the LLM, and it's requesting the instructions in a format so that it could then tell it to show it to us. So here, for example, we have the first one, which is step 1 of 7 for this project. We have a little description here of what we need to do, and also we have an illustration which is being created, which will show us what do we actually have to do. This will take a while as well, because it's sending the request to the image generator, but if we wait a bit, it will show the image here. Uh, so yeah, we have the title, the step, the description of the step, the image, and we could go to the next description, the next step, for instance. So here we have the image of what we want, of what this description is supposed to be, and we could have a better guidance on what we need. So for example, if we go to the next step, it will be something similar, the second step which we need to do, and the illustration being generated. Of course, we can also go back to the previous one and the next one, and so on and so on. And then we have more steps here. Next, 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 next. And for example, when we have a code snippet, we will have the code here, and we could all see the whole code. We could collapse the code, we could close the code and stuff. And then we could go to the last step, and then we will have our last thing to do in this project. So yep, that's pretty much it. It's a proof of concept, but it's working. So now we could just improve what we have. So thank you.